Hi friends, it's Reverend Pat coming your way once again. Today I will be looking at a passage in 2 Samuel chapter 7 in verse 8 to 11. We hear God talking to Prophet Nathan about some things that he had done for King David. And he says in verse 8, he says, I took you from the pasture, from tending the flock, and appointed you ruler over my people Israel. You know, David had been a shepherd for a while, but his time for a shift came. People, I don't know what situation you find yourself in that feels like you're stuck. You know, sometimes we find ourselves in certain levels in life, financially, relationally, on your job, in your relationships. We feel like we are stuck. You know, in ministry, in your spiritual life, sometimes it feels like you're stuck. And just as David's time for a shift came, I just want to encourage you that your time for a shift is here. A shift is possible. Sometimes it's hard to believe that anything can change in the situation that you find yourself in, but I am a living testament of how God does hear prayer. In my own ministry life, I went through a very difficult wilderness season where we were praying, we were fasting, we were seeking God, but nothing was moving. And sometimes it felt very discouraging, and it felt like nothing was going to change. But I refused to believe that nothing was going to change. I kept believing God and trusting God, and lo and behold, when the floodgates opened, it just gushed, and opportunities started coming in, open doors, helpers, ideas, breakthroughs started coming in. And so I just want to encourage you to believe God for your shift in 2026. You know, just as God took David, he took David. It was by his power that he moved David from being a shepherd to being a ruler. I pray that that same power, that same grace, that same anointing, that same mercy and grace that took David from being a nobody, you know, being a shepherd boy in the pastures, to becoming a national figure, a ruler of a whole nation. I pray that that same grace will locate you and bring you into your place of prominence. May your shift happen in 2026. God richly bless you. Until I come your way again, don't give up hope. Keep praying, keep believing. Your time is coming. Your time is now. God bless you. Bye for now.